Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Sacred Tarot by Nicole. I'm very excited today to present to you pick-a-card readings. Now this is my first pick-a-card reading that I'm putting on my YouTube channel. I have a few pick-a-card readings on my Facebook page, but I have never done it on YouTube yet, so this is my very first one. And I'm very excited because the theme around this pick-a-card reading is where you see yourself a year from now. Now how pick-a-card readings work is you choose the pile that you are most drawn to. Now we have pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3, and pile number 4. Now I've placed crystals on top of the cards just in case you're more drawn to the crystals than the pile, or you can pause the video for a couple seconds and maybe meditate on which pile you are more drawn to. Now the first pile I want to mention, we have lapis lazuli as the crystal. Pile number 2, we have tiger's eye. Pile number 3, we have red jasper, and pile number 4, we have ruby and zoisite. Make sure that you look at the timestamp below in the comments to see which pile is being read at which time. All right, and let's begin to see where you will be in a year from now. All right, ladies and gentlemen, pile number 1. All right away, what I'm getting from this reading is that you are a busy person. Two of Pentacles represents balancing work, life, love, play, everything. And can also mean juggling finances, making sure that you are set up for your future. You possibly could have a project on the horizon here that you have been working on. And I want to mention with reverse cards in a reading, it could have a negative indication, or it means the opposite of what it would be upright, or it just means something that you're working on. But they're not always negative cards when they're reversed. So with the Wheel of Fortune, this card is really telling me that luck and timing is not really on your side for a certain situation, but a year from now, with patience and perseverance, you could be getting there within a year. But right now, you need to take the small steps to get there. And then with the Two of Pentacles, this really shows me that you are very ambitious and you really want to get things done. But you could have some roadblocks in the way with a certain particular project. Also with the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is a go-getter and also ready for action, ready to communicate plans. But because it's reversed, this card is trying to tell you to slow down. And that maybe right now it's not the appropriate time to move forward with something. But a year from now, if you communicate properly and you really think about where you want to be in a year from now and where you want to be with this certain project, and making sure that the financial situation in this project, or it could indicate to possibly working on juggling relationships and a project, or maybe going forward with a business. And it's saying to just slow down, take the baby steps, and really thoroughly plan for this. And a year from now, I can really see it happening. I can really see you achieving your goals a year from now. Now I want to draw 2 more cards here. I want to really tie this reading together here. So Hidden Path, the marriage of spirit and matter. This is a really nice card to get. Now it indicates that you want to continue your journey, but the road has come to an end. So there's no physical path, but you're looking for your spiritual path. Now, this is beautiful for this card to come up in this reading, because what we just talked about was that your path, you've come up with some roadblocks and you don't know how to go forward. Now this is card, the Hidden Path card, is telling you to look within. So we have 2 symbols on the card here, which is really trying to send you a message as well. So we have eternal life and the symbol for healing and protection within that card. I'll give you a little closer look at that. Now this card here is really telling me to really look at your spiritual path and maybe not be so focused on the physical right now. The physical world is telling you right now it's not the time to pursue that physical goal that you have, but within, think spiritually and put your rational mind and your heart together to move forward. And here we have the goddess of creation. So transformation, creativity, and wholeness. This is another really beautiful card to have. This is another card telling you to look within and transform into the creative self and become whole with the project that you really, really want to carry forward. And it seems like it's a very, very big project or a decision that you have to make. And you really have to stay grounded. The timing is not right now, but a year from now, I really see you achieving everything that your heart desires. But right now, you need to use the rational side of your brain, but also remain focused on the creativity within. So using the left and right brain and coming together in a unified form. I see really big things for you in the future. So a year from now, you are going to accomplish so much with just patience and perseverance. Thank you. That's pile number 1. All right, everyone, pile number 2. All right, right off the bat here, I'm getting a very, very positive energy coming off of this reading. Now, all cards are upright, which is great. So there's not really a lot of negative attachments to this card, or it's not something that you really have to work on. You really know where you're going. Now, I want to start with the Queen of Wands because she is a very, very confident person. She really knows what she wants. She is going to go for it. I say she, but this could resonate with male or female. So when I say she, I'm just looking at the card and the female that's on the card. So the Queen of Wands, it represents a very, very confident person and someone that just knows what they really want. Don't mess with her because she knows where she's going and what she wants. So the Six of Pentacles here, I want to mention now, this card is all about generosity and giving and really taking care of people. And it could mean taking care of people financially. So you actually might have dependents, so little ones, or it could mean that you're financially responsible for someone, or that you just really like to take care of people. You like to send your friends gifts and show people that they mean a lot to you. But the Six of Pentacles also, it could also mean that you might use money as a way to control situations. So, but that's not always the case. This is a very positive reading here, but I just kind of wanted to throw that out there just to be careful because people can be really funny with money, and money can be a way to control people, but not necessarily. I'm not really getting that vibe off of this reading. I feel like you are a very good, strong person, and you I'm almost feeling like you are a boss. You have a staff, you have people that you have to pay, that you oversee, and so that because of the Three of Pentacles, actually, because that one's coming through a lot right now. This is all about teamwork and working together, making sure that you see that you have to work as a team to get things done and that you are a team player. So the Three of Pentacles is a really nice card here. What's coming through with the Three of Pentacles is just showing me that you possibly do have a situation where you have to work with other people and you have to play nice. And you do, but a lot of people really look up to you. Or this could indicate that you have coworkers and that people just really look up to you and people look to you for guidance and help. This reading here is showing me that you are really strong. You have great leadership qualities, and where I see you in a year from now. So the Six of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, and Queen of Wands shows me that whatever you have put your mind to for project-wise or even friendship, relationship, everything in your life, you're going to get there. I see that you're going to get there a year from now with your teamwork, being generous with your time, your money, your love, and how you take care of people. And your confidence really shines through and shows people that you can really get the job done. Now I want to draw 2 more cards here to really tie up the reading. So Sacred Journey, Life Cycles, Family, and Transformation. Now, this could indicate that you work with your family or that you have a family business that you have to run. And it's showing me that possibly this is a new journey for you. or could mean that you're starting a new job, or there's something going on here where it's a beginning of something with this card coming up. Beginning, it's like the tree of life here. You can see something is beginning, and it has something to do with the family. And it could mean that you're working for the family, or that maybe you have hired one of your family members. So here it's telling you to be patient and generous. The Three of Pentacles here is representing teamwork. So I feel like you're helping a family member, or a family member is helping you. And it's a sacred journey here. It's very special. This is a very, very special time for you and your family. And something's just jumping out. There could be an inheritance here. So Six of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, with all the Pentacle cards, and then the sacred journey with the family and transformation and life cycles coming up. There could be an inheritance of some kind. And it will be a really positive inheritance. An inheritance that was passed down that was very, very well deserved. It could indicate that there was a family business that may have been passed down to you, which is really nice as well. Okay. And our last card, the Enchanted Forest, mystery, magic, and excitement. A year from now, you should be really excited about the Enchanted Forest coming up in this reading, because a year from now, tying all this whole reading up together is that you're going to be very, very successful. The Pentacles, the strong woman here with the Queen of Wands, again, she can signify male or female here, is just a lot of confidence coming from this reading, and that you are going to succeed with whatever your heart desires. And the mystery, the magic, and excitement, you'd be very, very excited for your future here. This card just tells you that you have so much on the horizon, and you should get very excited for it. All right, and that is pile number 2. All right, everyone, pile number 3. All right, right away, I'm getting a very positive vibe from this reading. So I want to start with the King of Swords. Bring up the fact that he is very fact-driven, very analytical, uses facts based on wisdom and experience. And I want to mention right away that it could be female or male here. This doesn't go by gender. It is a man that's on the card, but it could resonate with the female as well. So the King of Swords, he's a very strong man, and he really takes care of the financial situations of maybe people. It could indicate here that there's a financial advisor or someone that's just really fact-driven and logical and really thinks about the facts. And I want to jump right into the Four of Pentacles here, and you can see right away on the illustration here that it's someone that's putting money away, putting money into like a savings account. This could also indicate that you're a bit mean with money, maybe frugal. I'm going to use a very polite word there, frugal with money. And this is a good thing because you want to save for maybe retirement or just for a more secure path for yourself, making sure that you are taken care of. And this could indicate hard work for money, but also just being very careful. You can see on the illustration here, he's writing in a book, so he's keeping track of everything that he spends. This could also indicate like maybe a budget that you have to start, because the Sun here shows a happy union with someone relationship-wise. It could also mean starting a family, or even, you know, getting a new puppy or a kitten. So it could signify that you have started this life maybe with somebody, a new relationship, or it is a relationship that has just maybe gotten to the next level, and it's a very, very happy time. Again, this is a reading for a year from now, so this could mean that you're working towards this. This is all in the process right now. Saving money, maybe to buy a house in the future. So a year from now, I feel like the union that you have with someone, so if you're in a relationship right now, or you're just dating someone, a year from now, I see really, really good things for you. I feel like it's going to get to that next level, and it's going to be a very, very happy time for you. And right now, you're just going through the motions of getting there, and it could be, you know, you're taking all the right steps, and you're really thinking about your future right now. This is really, really nice here. This is a great reading for someone that is thinking about possibly marriage in the future, or buying a house, settling down, because this means you're on the right path. So a year from now, life could be very different for you, or it could just be exactly the same, but just at a different level of appreciation for maybe the relationship you're in and the person that you're with, or maybe you are the person that really keeps tabs on the finances, but you're going to do a really good job at keeping the finances in check. Especially right now, some people that are doing this reading could have been laid off, or their work has been disrupted by the pandemic, and this is really telling you to be really careful and to start budgeting and to making sure that you're keeping track of all your finances, because you want happy times ahead. So the Sun represents happy times ahead, and Four of Pentacles, save that money, and King of Swords, just being logical and fact driven here right now is very, very important. Now I want to draw 2 more cards here to really tie up the reading. All right, so we have the message here. So positive news, positive outcome. So there's a message here for your future. So a year from now, this card is very, very straightforward, very self-explanatory. So positive news to come, positive outcome. And it's a really beautiful card. I feel like tying this up here, this resonates with the Sun here. It really ties up with the Sun. Positive news and positive outcome. You have a lot of good things coming. So the path you're on right now, maybe the relationship you're in, the career path you're in, everything that you're doing right now is setting your future up. So a year from now, you're going to have really, really good things coming and great news and great outcomes. Now also this card here is the reflection and self-examination. This one is still a positive card. This card is also telling you in the next year to really self-examine everything you're doing, and possibly meaning this, prepare for stuff that might be a little hard, but the strength that's going to come out of everything that you do, like saving for your future, having to be very logical and fact driven, and saving money, it can be really hard. It can be really daunting having to look at every single penny you spend, but your future is looking so good a year from now. But this card is just telling you to just reevaluate everything and understand that there is going to be interruptions in life, and it's okay. And it does, I see the word illusion here. Now, illusion is a bit of an alarming word when you see such a positive reading here. Now, illusion, I just have a feeling that it's maybe you have to look within at some of the things that you know about yourself that you really have to face, that you really haven't faced in the past. And right now is a really good time to do it, with the fact that you have so many good things coming for you in the future, that it is a really good to examine maybe where that illusion word is coming from. Maybe something that you thought about yourself that was good, and that is coming out in a bit of a negative way, of something that you just need to work on to get to where you want to be. This whole year there's going to be a lot of reflection and self-examination, but it's going to bring you to a really, really good place. All right, and that's pile number 3. All right, and here we have pile number 4. All right, I want to start the reading by saying I'm getting mixed feelings about the reading. Now, I do see really, really positive things, but the upside down Lovers does concern me. Now, I want to start with the 9 of Cups. The 9 of Cups is a really nice card to have in a reading, because it signifies that you feel successful, wishes fulfilled, you feel like excited about life, which is really nice. And it seems like here you have a very social life, and you have a lot of friends around you. You're a very happy person. You get really excited about life. I want to mention though here, obviously, because we are still in social distancing, this could be a hard time for you, but you are making the best of it. You are still doing probably video chats with people, FaceTiming, making sure that you're doing video phone calls with your loved ones, with family, friends. So that's really important for you to keep that up. But a year from now, I want to mention, and you see yourself, getting everything that you want out of life, and feeling the best you can, and really being successful with all your wishes coming true. Now, I want to mention the Empress here. Now, the Empress here, I do say she, but this could resonate with male or female. It doesn't matter the gender, but I do say she because it is a female on the card. The Empress does represent a very loving, nurturing, caring person, someone that really takes care of people. The Empress also could signify there's a possibility of pregnancy in your future. So a year from now, There is a possibility, I think, in this illustration here, what I get from it is that she is pregnant and that she is holding like a future. She is pregnant and she's very powerful in her pregnancy and fertile. So this could indicate that there is a pregnancy. Maybe you're pregnant or someone else is pregnant around you, or there just could be a pregnancy in the future. That's a year from now though. So this you're looking, if you are looking to get pregnant or we're thinking about it, this is a really good card to get here because it could indicate that it will happen for you. Now, with that being said, there's a lot of positivity on the outside. Now, on the inside of this card, this is why I had mixed feelings about this reading. The Lovers is all about like a false relationship, or the relationship kind of headed into not a great direction. And why I say that, the Lovers, if it was upright, would say, okay, no, you have a great relationship, you're working on things, and things are really working out. Because it's upside down, the Lovers, there's a bit of turmoil between the Lovers. And when I see the Lovers card reversed, it just means that there is problems within the relationship. Now, the outside, these cards being so powerful, of course, hearing this and having the Empress indicate pregnancy, I just want to separate the two. It could indicate a pregnancy. It might not be your pregnancy. It could be someone else's, and you're very happy for them. And it could indicate just someone that's very close to you, and you could be, you know, soon to be an auntie or an uncle too, or grandmother, grandfather. So this might be separate from this card pertaining to your relationship. So you can separate the two. And if it does indicate, you know, the relationship that you're in, if this is really resonating with you, like you're really feeling like, oh, this could be my relationship. If you're thinking about having children with this person, it might not be the right timing for that. So a year from now, maybe reevaluate that situation, because maybe the relationship isn't really the one that you should be in, because I'm just feeling there's might be some deceit or dishonesty here. So reevaluate that situation with who you want to share a life with. Again, with the Nine of Cups, I'm seeing that in a year from now, you're really going to be living your best life ever. And the wish card, you're going to have whatever you wish. But this also signifies someone that is doing it on their own, not necessarily in a relationship. So it almost indicates that if it is a breakup that does happen a year from now, it's going to be probably the best thing that could have happened to you. So with that, I want to tie that up a little bit. Just look out for the relationship that you're currently in. Take a deeper look into this relationship and see if you are really being taken care of. Because the Empress is all about nurturing and taking care. And you could be the one that, you know what, you're just not really into it anymore. And you really want to find that partnership where you will be taken care of. And you can, you know, have that commitment from someone. So I want to draw 2 more cards here. So the first one, and I'm not surprised that this card came up. So this is the Temptress. So seduction, deceit, and a broken promise. So it's really shining through that there is a possible breakup in the future here. So a year from now, you might not be with the person that you are currently with. So the Temptress here is saying there could be someone that cheats, that you are the cheater or they are the cheater. Doesn't really matter at this point. I feel like you are in a relationship where you might not want to be in anymore, or the other person doesn't want to be in. And that's something that you really have to look at and understand, that to live your best life ever, it could be the relationship is just not working. And I'm not surprised that this card came up as well, because this is the hidden gift card. So sadness, an ending, and a new beginning. Now, it might be hard to end this relationship or to get to that next level within the relationship of the deeper understanding. I do see an ending, but it might not be an ending of the relationship, but it could be an ending of maybe the negative turmoil that you two put each other through. And with deeper communication and understanding, you could be on in a different stage in your relationship. So a new beginning. So there's a hidden gift here. And it could be the gift of just simple as communication of what you really want and where you want to be. All right, so that's pile number 4. Thank you very much. All right, and that's pile number 4. Thank you very much for tuning in. I appreciate it so much, and I hope to have more pick a card readings for you coming very soon. Thank you from Sacred Tarot.